All right, I probably should remind you of a couple different things over here. One thing I probably should remind you is my name. It's right over here. And I also should remind you of my email address. I haven't done that in a while. My email address is Bannon, B as in boy, the A at symbol, NNON.US. And again, you can reach out to me. Maybe a link is broken, maybe I made an error, or maybe you just want to say something. It's provided I'm not overwhelmed, I will try to get back to you. All right? So let's do problem number 6. And look at number 6. I'm not going to even write it. I'm just going to, put down what I think I say. And someone says, what do you mean by that? I'm going to try it. And my first trouble here is looking at 84. And when you're looking at 84, I want to point out, I start simple. I'm not going to say it's a likely number, but 2 times what? 42. And then I might say, you know what? That's not going to give me the 5. I'm going to say, okay, I'll take a 2 from the 42. I'll make this a 4, and this becomes a 21. And I said, that's not going to give me 5. There's no way. There's nothing I can do about to get a 5. So next thing I want to do is, geez, I got to think about that. I'll take a 3 from the 21, and I'll make this a 12, and I'll make that a 7. Now, this is the first time I'm seeing a possibility of a 5, 12 and 7. So I'm going to, make a stab at it. I'm going to say, you know what? Maybe it's 12 and 5. I'm sorry, 12 and 7. N and N. And then I got trouble here. I got to say, what are the signs going to be? And by the way, I hope it's not a random thing, but if it is random, at least write something down and try it. But if you can't get it, you know what you got to do? Try something else. I would say give it 3 tries. This is my first try. What's 12 times 7? That's 84. All right. What's 12 times n? 12n. Then what do you get? Minus 7n. Well, you know what? I'm getting this and I'm getting this, and that's really good news. Do I get minus n squared? Yes. This is the answer, right? All answers that I write down are equivalent to that answer. Let's go for another technique. And again, if you did this, you're done, you're done. There's no reason to do anything else. You erase all this stuff over here. If you did that, you're done. You can look at the answer key, and you're good. All right, so I'm going to point out what some students have to do. They've got to get it to look like every other problem they've seen before. So what they do is they factor out a minus 1 in the problem. And if they did that, what do they get? N squared minus 5n minus 84. And if they're using the AC rule, it's relatively simple. We already did it with using the AC rule. What are the two numbers? I'll write this down. This is minus 84. There's going to be 2 numbers that multiply together. That gives you minus 84. And 2 numbers, these same 2 numbers, by the way, whatever they are, have to add up to minus 5. Well, we just did it. I'm going to put it down again. And I'll write down 12 and 7, 12 and 7, and that would be minus 12. All right? Now someone says, oh, these look different. No, let's write it down. I'm getting a little bit better at this. Let's write this down. Minus 1, and you would get n minus 12, and then you'd get n plus 7. You notice I didn't split into 2 terms this time. And the reason that by the 6th problem, I'm kind of catching on to this pattern. All right? So I'm going to say this is another good answer over here. Now I realize some students can say, no, that's a different answer than what you have up here. No, it's not. If you associate the minus 1 with the n minus 12, you're going to get 12 minus n. And the n plus 7 is the same thing as 7 plus n. It's the same answer. Now again, preferences matter to the person, right? Not to me, by the way. You could have written this one down, this one down. As far as I'm concerned, they're the same answer. All right? Thank you.